Libra Rising March 2021 looks like your health is improving, or you're really dedicated to improving your health, your environment, your physical or like situational body to lift you up into overall health and wellness. So if you're excited to dive into what exactly March holds for you and your rising sign, make sure that you like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so that you are always up to date with what the stars have in store for you. Hi, I'm Maren. I am a professional astrologer, author, and I combine ancient Hellenistic techniques with modern psychological techniques to give you some grounded guidance. This video is brought to you by our very own Modern Magic membership community, which is an amazing community of astrology enthusiasts who are all interested in learning, discussing, and growing together, with tons of exclusive perks like early access to content, exclusive secret content, live calls with me for every new and full moon, and more. So if you're interested in seeing how that starts out at just $7.77 a month, everything will be linked below. We begin the month with Saturn in your Aquarius 5th house, squaring Uranus in your Taurus 8th house. So I have full videos on Saturn in Aquarius and Jupiter and Saturn in Aquarius if you're new and you want to watch those down below for what this means more overall. But this is some challenge or commitment in your fun relationship world, maybe romantically. You're like, do I commit? Do I work on this relationship? Or your art, you're like, I'm gonna commit to it. It's at odds with a desire to spend money or suddenly invest in a certain way. Like, you want to make these brash financial decisions, and a romantic partner or a situation with a kid or your art is like, nah, you can't do that. And it's like, do I do it? Do I not? What do I listen to? That's beginning of the month. On the 10th or the 11th, we have the Sun conjoining Neptune in your Pisces 6th house. So this is when the 6th house of physical health issues, wellness, preventative measures, and coworkers suddenly becomes the big focus, because it's like something is lighting up, some sort of dream or goal is becoming very clear. On the 13th through the 14th, when Venus conjoins Neptune in your Pisces 6th house, looks like some improvement or some good fortune is coming to you around physical health issues or coworker dynamics. Like, the 6th house is troublesome, so it looks like something is being alleviated. It could be that you suddenly get really into like yoga and you're like, oh my god, I feel better than ever, or your coworkers suddenly, like, the environment improves in that way. On the 13th as well, we have a new moon in Pisces in your 6th house. Full video will be on my channel as always. New beginning with coworkers, physical health issue alleviation, even pets if that applies, but usually it's going to be solving physical health issues or coworker dynamics that need to be reevaluated, but overall it's a more positive, like, dreamy energy. Just don't want to make sure that the dream is too good to be true for an area of life that is very pragmatic and very reality focused. On the 20th, Mars in your Gemini 9th house trine Saturn in your Aquarius 5th house, so a fire is lit underneath you towards a path of knowledge or something you're passionate about learning about, that then leads you to feel more secure in the steps that you're taking towards kids, romance, or art that are very serious. Like, you're finally like, I'm gonna go back to school, or I'm really gonna travel, do the research on this foreign country or whatnot that helps out what my romantic partner or my kids or my creative endeavors demand from me. On the 23rd through the 29th, when the Sun conjoins Venus in your Pisces 6th house, this is when some external help or like an authority figure could make themselves known and you get guidance or goodwill and good information around your physical health or coworkers. And then on the 28th, there is a full moon in your Libra 1st house. Very dramatic, coming out as yourself. Who am I? Look at me. Look at how I'm celebrating. I've completed a chapter of me. Very big focus on you taking the spotlight at the end of the month as a Libra rising with the full moon in your 1st house, which you can watch the video on. I recommend. It's in your 1st house. We end the month on the 30th with Mercury conjoining Neptune in your Pisces 6th house. Good news, maybe too good to be true, or you making false promises or really beautiful promises, could be one way or the other, around physical health, wellness, illnesses. Maybe you're like, I am free of this, and you're like, yeah, almost, but like not really, but it's like a good call anyway. Energy of speaking something very beautiful, very dreamy, and not super factual into existence by the end of the month. If you have any questions or anything you want to share coming up for you, let me know down below in a comment. I would love to see how this is resonating and playing out for you. Tarot card for Libra Risings. We have the Ace of Pentacles. This is like, what is the basis for the reality that you want to attract? What is the tangible motivation, tangible thing you're going after? Square one, what is your goal? Like, what at its core, is it safety? Is it money? Is it love? Like, what is your goal? What are you trying to go after? So that these steps can actually have sense behind what they're going for. Work your light deck for Libra Risings. We have Lemuria, creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Creating heaven on earth. It's happening. Your physical body, your coworker dynamics, your immediate immediate environment, your home, has to be created first as something to be beautiful and uplifting and whatnot for the rest of those dreams to come true. If you would like to join us in the Modern Magic membership community, we would love to have you join for all the exclusive content, the group, the community, and all of the early access to my offerings that you do get with that. So if you're interested in joining the community and learning astrology, living astrology with us all, check that out below. In the meantime, like, subscribe, do all the things. It really helps out in the algorithm, so I appreciate it as always. Take care as we enter March and play out the spring of 2021, and I will see you in the next one.
Yeah. Yeah. You must be blinded by the lights. We came to shine here. Watch it look daytime in the night.